What it do, everybody? It's your boy King Crowder back again with another history lesson. Today is on the GOAT architect known as Paul Williams. This gentleman changed, built, and developed LA. Everything about Los Angeles, as far as the architect is seen in recent history, needs to be given to the great Mr. Williams. Paul Williams, born February 18th, 1894, to a middle class family from Memphis, Tennessee. His father was Chester and his mother was Layla Williams. They migrated to Los Angeles in 1893 with their son Chester, who started a fruit business but not being so successful, and Paul, who was born later that year. His father died in 1896 to tuberculosis, and his two mothers later on died from that same illness, a tragedy. Paul became an orphan, leaving the boys in foster family, where he was eventually adopted by C.A. Clarkston and his wife. Mr. Williams was the only black student in his elementary school. He studied at Los Angeles School of Art and Design at both branches, where he excelled in landscape architecture. Most people do not realize that Mr. Williams married Dela Mae Givens in June 27, 1917, at the Los Angeles church, where they had three children. She studied in anthropology and radio and recapped her earlier life, and Mr. Williams was an Omega Phi Psi member, winning the Medal of the Year. Mr. Williams earned his doctorate from Howard in architecture. Most people do not realize that I'm going to shout out a few things that Mr. Williams built it and collected. Let's go. He started with the YMCA on 28th Street, Master Elementary School, the Beverly Hills Motels, Baldwin Hills Malls, Carver Park Homes, Quarter Estates, First AME Church, First Church of Christ, Founding of the Religious Sciences, Lula Garber House, Golden State Mirror Insurance Building, Goldsmith House, Guardian Angel, Hotel YMCA, J. Pillar House, Westwood Village, La Canocha Motel in Nevada, Kenneth Hall Administration Building, Marina Del Middle School, Stanley Moss Courthouse, Nicholas Garden Studios, Palm Springs Tennis Court, Perino's Restaurant in Beverly Hills, Pablo de Housing Project, Roberto's Ranch House, Saxon Fifth Avenue in Beverly Hills, Siennoville, Second Baptist Church, Shrine Auditorium, UCLA Botany Building, Woodrow Wilson High School, 27th Century Delta Squares, Beverly Hills Squares in Las Vegas. He also designed the Memorial Park where Johnson's body was moved post-Hispanic. But people must understand, Mr. Williams was a bad you-know-what. He built all of these buildings in LA. Mr. Williams, at the height of racism, segregation in this country, this brother developed and cultivated LA. The Beverly Hills Motel, how many of you all knew that? The reason why he was such a bad man, he designed all of these things off spec. He can read them and write them upside down to his potential clients. He was the best to do it in LA. Even at the heart of racism, they still had to go see this brother. Mr. Williams dominated the architecture industry. What made him so dominant, he can literally write a building and spec upside down while you are talking and let you examine it. Mr. Williams knew how to articulate himself in such a professional manner. He under-delivered and oversold every project he did. A Memorial Plaza is given to Mr. Williams, but he is not honored enough in the great city of Los Angeles. He was an icon who did over 58 projects. You mean to tell me that this brother did this much in the Los Angeles community and most people do not know of his contacts? I urge you all to look at this American iconic architecture. Mr. Williams has not been given his accolades by how he broke through racial barriers and how Black Americans were shunned out of the architecture profession. He was born, again, an orphan of 4 years old, to a humble beginning. No potential in his family ever was architects, and he overachieved in his goal. The sun set on Mr. Williams July 23rd, 1980, but he was an architect who mostly established the entire Southern California, homes for many celebrities including Frank Sinatra, Lucy Bell, Barbara Streisand, and Charles Correa. He designed public, private, and government buildings. The great Paul Williams deserves his flowers. Late and overdue, but this brother changed the building and the reason why Los Angeles is truly unique and how it was built and developed. Give this brother his mind because LA is a city that truly looks like nothing else. And it took the innovation from this brother. It's your boy King Crowder. Check him back out on the founder of LA who built more than anyone else. Shout out to the God, the icon, Paul Williams. And it's your boy King Crowder. Check him back out. Peace.